Good morning, folks. It is Wesley with Algwoutdoors. It is Tuesday, May 8th, and I'm out at one of my local ponds. I walked down to the water edge. I already saw one bass swim away on me, and there was a tiny little turtle down here right along the rocks. Cute little guy. Just scurried right along when I walked down here. So I'm going to try to see if I can get some topwater bite going. It's about 20 after 7 right now when I'm getting ready to start. I'm going to throw a frog and one of my new whopper ploppers and see what happens. I will get back with you guys. See you soon, all you rod holders. Okay, so whopper plopper, nothing. Lake Fork hyperworm, green pumpkin, nothing. So I went back up to the car, got myself something to drink, and I grabbed my micro rod, and I just tied on another little white inline spinnerbait. And when I came down, I checked the bank again, and I saw a bass maybe a foot from the bank, and there was a turtle following it again. So I know there's bass in this area, but they're not hitting top water. At least I didn't want that whopper plopper, and they didn't want that hyperworm, so I'm thinking maybe that's a little too finessey, and maybe they're still on moving bait. So I'm going to try that inline spinner. It's been hot for me so far this year, so I'll get back. Okay, I've moved to the other side of the pond now. Didn't catch anything on that other side. Threw 4 different baits, a little hard-bodied swim bait, segmented, my whopper plopper, Lake Fork hyperworm, and a white rooster tail. And then right before I left, I went to pick up all my gear. And when you're out pond hopping, and even if you have a boat, whatever, pick up your stuff. Don't just leave it laying somewhere where somebody's gonna get snagged on it and lose their rig. That's what happened to me. I had my rod with my weightless hyperworm rigged on it and got caught up in somebody's line, snapped it out of there, and here my freaking worm and my hook hit the water right over my shoulder. So be courteous, pick up after yourself. If you can't carry it to a trash can, don't carry it with you. But that's my little rant for the day, and let's get back to something. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the second time I've seen a bass swimming up towards the bank, so it's one good sign. I think he swam off. Nope, he's right there. I don't know if you guys can see him, but some of them are starting to move in. That weather's warming up. They start getting their beds ready. So that means sight fishing is not too far away. Hopefully you guys can see him. He's swimming off now. Nope, he's coming right back. Might be able to see him. He's right past that net. If you can see that mesh net down there on the bottom, he's just past it. Okay, so the last 2 casts I've lost 2 lures. One was fishing over along that side. I got my little rooster tail snagged on something, and the next one I was like, all right, just gonna calm down, and because I snapped the line off and got snagged on something that's only got like 6-pound line on it. So like, all right, I'm gonna just chill out. I'll throw the whopper plopper around a little bit, get used to this new setup. And right over there in those tall reeds, I let it fly, and boom, it landed right in those freaking reeds, and 30-pound braid snapped like it was nothing. So I'm gonna try and go over and see if I can get it back, but I'm not filming that because, like I said, I'm PG rated, so hopefully I'll get it. I wasn't gonna fish back here at this back pond because I wasn't expecting to be skunked, but I got my micro spinning rod hooked up with another inline spinner. I'll throw the weightless worm if I need to, but just came back here to build up the old confidence, shake off some of the frustration. I didn't retie a lure onto my big topwater rig because, you know, I don't think it's going to do me any good right now. So I'm going to throw the old inline spinner, and hopefully I don't get skunked. But I do plan on going to another, at least one more pond, maybe even 2 or 3. I mean, it just kind of depends. Well, folks, I came back here to this back pond to catch a fish, and I did catch a fish. And guess what? It's not what I was expecting. Not a bass, not a bluegill, but it is a darn good size. I haven't caught one of these in a long time. Yeah, I'm making you wait. Crappie. I've heard there's still crappie back here in this pond. This is the first one I've hooked up with and I've been fishing this pond 2-3 years. The first time I have ever caught a crappie out of here. And that's a sweet looking crappie. That is a darn good crappie. Man. Considering how long it's been since I hooked one, that's a darn good crappie right there, folks. Alright, let's get her back in. And once again, it's time to go frog fishing. Let's see. Oh, he took it. I really don't want to hook him, but I just want to see him go after it. There he goes. If all I can catch is one crappie, I like playing with frogs. There he goes. He got it this time. It's a good one. He got himself off. There he is back down there in the pond. Okay, we are at another pond out here and we're gonna try to fish it. There's a creek behind this pond that kind of feeds into it, but it's down quite a bit. I heard when we got a lot of rain, it builds up and there's some good fishing back there, but I just walked back there and it's pretty darn shallow. So we're gonna try this pond and see if we have any luck. All right, folks, I am at my last location for the day. I took a little break and got some errands run, grabbed some lunch, and we're at the last spot that I'm going to try today. And we'll see how it goes. I'm getting ready to walk down to the water and hopefully the fish are a little more active. I had to reline my micro reel again because I snapped my line again at the last pond. I didn't catch any fish. I saw quite a few bluegill, but I only saw one decent sized bass. And at that point my little micro reel had snagged the lure again, snapped the line again. I tried throwing the old hyper worm and fish must have swam off and not in the area or whatever. He just didn't want to bite it, but I just took my spinning set up there. But right now I got my 2 spinners and 1 bait caster with me. So we'll get down to the water and see what happens. Okay, folks, it was a pretty good day. Had some frustration there at the beginning, first couple places. This guy, that's Gabe. What you got? You got your buddy rabbit? You want some screen time? Huh? So yeah, we had some frustration throughout the day of fishing, but last pond paid off pretty well. Sorry about the pictures. That was not intended, but it was pretty windy out there, and that's why I ended up catching the fish in the location I was, because the wind was blowing everything that way, and the tripod wouldn't stay up. So just wasn't worth fighting with it. Figure I'll just take a couple pictures and be done with it. But thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have another video Thursday because I'm supposed to be fishing with a friend of mine. And have a good day. If you're out where there's very nice weather, get your rod in your hand and get out and catch something.